Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, AV community. We are back with another podcast episode. My name's Adrian. I'll let the rest of the team say hey.
Hey guys, it's Susan. It's Naomi.
Hey, it's Tamara.
Hey, it's John.
Hello, it's Evan.
And last but not least, good morning, it's Melissa.
All right, so now that we got introductions out of the way, Susan, you're going to go ahead and lead our icebreakers. So go ahead and just take it away.
Okay, so icebreaker for today is, what was your childhood stuffy or blankie, and what was its name? Who wants to go first?
I'm my dad's first daughter. So my uncle had given me a blanket when I was first born, and I've kept it since then. To this day, it's like my security blanket. So every time I go to sleep, like, I have to find it. It has to be right next to me. You know, like, maybe it's like some security attachment right there, but you know, I really it gives that comfort. You know.
Mm-hmm. Does it have a name?
No.
Okay. What does it look like?
It's brown with a little girl on it, like feeding a duck.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the old ones, like the old
like the ones you get in the like Five by the
yeah, like at the swap meets or something.
Oh, those
yeah.
are cute.
I love that one. But now it's like losing the you know how like on the edge of the blankets it has like this like ribbon, you know?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to rip off. It's gonna start getting like to the to like the old stages, you know, where like I'm gonna have to throw it away eventually.
Oh, don't throw it away.
People put it in Ziplocs and then vacuum seal it,
And then they ship
and
it
leave
off.
it there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I
No,
mean,
but
if
I'm
it's
still
just a
keep it.
ribbon, you can fix it. Like,
I know, that's what my mom was saying. She was like, just have it like refurnished.
Oh,
furnished.
like a- yeah.
Reupholstered. There you go.
Mhm.
Not for furniture.
I don't
That's
know.
what
I think
think,
that's a word
yeah.
for furniture.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
When you, well, is it though?
I don't know.
I don't know what would be like the correct term just to take off the ribbon and then to just replace it with a new one. So, whatever that is, that's
what you need to do.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I had a Build-A-Bear when I was younger. You know how, I don't know if they still do it, where you give it a name.
Yeah.
Well, I was a child, and there was a boy, and that Build-A-Bear had the boy's name. And yeah, and then one of my sister's dog tore it up eventually. So
Oh.
yeah, R.I.P.
What was the name?
Girl,
Trying to expose her.
a boy.
So funny.
I think I had two. I also had one Build-A-Bear, and then I had one from like the San Diego Wild Zoo. It was like a meerkat, and I didn't know what this animal was called, but I was like, I always knew it was my favorite because, well, my family didn't really speak English that well, so I always wondered what it was in English. And one day in class, when I found out the name, I was like, okay, I'm gonna name you Meerkat, just because I just found out your name is a meerkat or your identity. And then I made a Build-A-Bear once, and it was like a sheep. And I was like, oh, Mary had a lamb, so I named the bear Mary.
Cute.
Do you guys remember that movie? I don't know if you guys might be a little bit too young.
Oh.
The movie Mighty Joe Young.
Damn, yeah, you're right. We're too young.
That sounds familiar.
Wild. It's like another gorilla movie, kind of like King Kong type of thing. No.
I
No.
know.
Okay.
I'm like,
Yeah, I
if
don't
I see what it looks like, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you look it up, let me know. But I had yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I had the stuffed animal of him, and I named him Mojo Jojo.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that.
I loved it. Yes. So I had that one, and I also had a blanket. I still have the blanket. I don't have Mojo Jojo anymore. I don't know what happened to him. But the blanket is like a little pink bear with blocks on it. And then I used it for when Valerie was born. And then I just recently put it away because it's also getting old and like, you know. So, yeah.
Nice.
This thing was released in 1998.
That was the year I was born.
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. Although I remember the commercials for it though, the ads, because it was like cassette tape, you know.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
could see
like the
old
VHS
ads.
tapes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, John, Adrian.
I had a stuffed Scooby-Doo that I used to carry around because I was like obsessed, and I thought I was gonna grow up to solve mysteries, and here we are.
Well, in a sense, you're
Yeah.
solving mysteries still. That's your job as a case manager, setting goals.
Oh, true.
You
How to
know?
Wow.
figure it out. Yeah, like problem solving and stuff like that.
Look at that.
Look at us go, young me. We don't have a cool van, but
You know.
we're here.
Maybe one day, John will be the one to drive it. Adrian?
I had a donkey.
From Shrek or?
Yeah.
Love that.
Nice.
I don't even know how I got him. I just ended up having him at one point. I think it was my brother's, and I just took it,
It'd be like that. Siblings.
kind of exposing him. I don't even know if it was his either. I don't even know where that donkey came from.
Do you still have it?
Nah,
Crazy.
he got destroyed
By a
So-
dog or like just
over
Life.
time.
over time? Mm.
Like the jaw was like plastic, and then it broke, so it was like cutting. I'm like, yeah, I was like, trash you go.
It always breaks my heart having to throw away like a stuffy or
Oh my god,
Something.
they're like little personalities. Like I get so I don't know
Okay.
what happened to them.
Do you guys or have you guys ever had like in your mind this thing when you were younger? I still kind of have it sometimes where I'm like,
That they're watching you.
I can't like pick one stuffed animal over another one because I'm gonna hurt their feelings and,
Yeah.
and this.
That's just,
I couldn't. They all had to be on my bed because I'm like, if I leave that one over there, it's gonna hurt his feelings. Gonna wake up and you know, yeah.
saying Toy Story, bro.
I got that Toy Story vibe. Like,
That Toy
like
Story
when I was little, I
traumatized
was
me,
like,
though.
every time I would leave the room, I would like creak the door open. I'm like, I know you
Uh-huh.
guys move. I know.
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
your secret's
remember.
safe with me.
yeah. Growing up, after I saw those movies, I would do that too. I would close the door like all the way to the edge and be watching to see if it would move and stuff. Yeah.
Childhood.
I had like 10 stuffed animals, and I would have them like lined up right next, like against my bed. I was really scared that like, you know, eventually my mom got to like the point she was like, okay, you gotta throw some away. But I was super scared that like they were just gonna hate me for the rest of their life. They're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna remember her, and then I'm gonna come back. And
Yeah. Vengeful toys.
I relate to that. So Valerie is obsessed with stuffies. Like, I mean, her bed is completely covered to where they're like almost laying on top of her. And every day is a birthday for one of the stuffies. She'll come home from school. Today's my child's birthday. And I'm like, what child? And she's like, Yoda's birthday? It's his birthday today. And every day it's a birthday. And one time I told her, like, we got to get rid of some because, I mean, you have way too many. She has like a whole like laundry basket filled of one, a little tiny basket, and then they're all in her bed. And she cried so hard because she's like, but Mom, how can you make me choose between whatever that little stuffy's name was and this other one? And I'm just looking at her like, girl, they're just stuffed animals, until like it kind of hit me where someone gave me a stuffy again. And I was like, oh man, like I remember these feelings, like of not wanting to get rid of it because now I have like 3-4 stuffies that I have on my bed.
Did that happen on Tuesday?
Well, 0 is now part of my bed, but yeah, so like, no, but it didn't. It didn't happen on Tuesday. It happened a while ago, but I get it now. I get it. I remember. So now I can't get rid of stuffies at all. That's so funny. Camera gave me a 0, guys, and it's sitting on my bed.
That's what I was like, the story.
Camera's like, wait.
It's like, did I have you let you have a child revelation? Crazy.
I'm glad I'm part of that now.
They're just stuffed animals, guys. Like,
Until you have a child, you would know.
I have my dog. She doesn't use toys, therefore I have no.
You and Benji have stuffed animals.
Your dog doesn't have your dog doesn't have toys.
She doesn't use toys.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
So how does she play?
she sleeps. She doesn't play.
She's an older pup, though.
She's a rescue. She doesn't have the luxury of having fun.
Oh,
Okay.
I meant like her first few years were kind of terrible, so now she's just living her best life.
She's
Anyways.
just spoiled in the sense of like doing nothing.
Yeah, she gets her home cooked meals, everything. Anyways,
except for toys, you know.
she doesn't like toys. I bought her toys and she just sits there staring at them.
What
Like,
kind
what
of
do I
dog
do
is
with
she?
it? She's a Min Pin Terrier mix.
That's a long word for a dog.
And min pin is short for
Really?
miniature pinscher.
Yeah.
Oh, so how big is it? It's like this big?
No, okay.
It's like she's thinking miniature.
Yeah, no. Anyways, let's get off the topic of my dog. We're talking about favorite Thanksgiving dishes / memories. So, I mean, we can go through dishes first because I feel like there's going to be some hot takes in there.
Green bean casserole.
Oh.
Green bean casserole.
Yeah.
But we'll go down that road and then we'll get into memories if we have time.
So Melissa started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
green bean casserole is fire, y'all. It's delicious.
Green bean
agree.
casserole. What's in it?
It's got to be made right, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah,
got to be
what-
made right.
What's
Yeah.
in it? I
Green
don't think I've
beans.
ever
I've never tried
It's
it.
green
It's in the name.
beans.
Like,
I was gonna say that. It's green bean casserole.
Yeah, it's green beans, and then you do, I think, French onion soup in it. And then my sister does mushroom soup.
Ooh.
And then, I don't know what else she puts in it. And then she tops it with the crunchy onions.
Oh.
That sounds good.
That does sound good.
It's like 3 things I hate.
It's bomb.
I hate mushrooms, actually.
I don't like
love
mushrooms either,
But
but
like, you're like, oh yeah. Like,
fire.
oh.
Fire.
Sounds good.
I think like I'm Latino, so obviously we're gonna have tamales and we're gonna eat tamales. I don't like eating turkey actually. I may be one of those like turkey haters, but I just don't like eating
I'm
the
with you.
turkey. Yeah, it's not me. It's not a me thing. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
But I love tamales. I love the tamales
Which
and my
ones?
tia. I love the green ones.
What do they have
With
in
chicken or
Uh,
pork?
Chicken.
Yes.
And then my tia, she makes like these buttered biscuits. Look, she buys them from the store. I don't know what she puts in them, but they're so delicious. Like I'll put like 10 on my plate and I just save them for later.
She has a Ziploc bag in her pocket.
Oh, and deviled eggs. I love
Oh,
deviled
I
eggs.
love deviled eggs.
I love deviled
that,
eggs.
Chief.
All right, that's it. That's all I got. I'm not trying to take anybody else's.
I just
like,
barely
just-
started liking eggs, so no, they have to be covered in ketchup for me to be able to eat them.
Understandable.
Melissa's like, it has to be scrambled. It has to be fully cooked. Like that's as far as it goes. All right, who's next, guys?
Not everyone all at once.
What's yours?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Mac and cheese.
I knew you were gonna
Bacon
say
mac
that.
and cheese. What does that mean, Susan?
You talked
Okay.
about mac and cheese.
Like, I like mac and cheese, okay?
I know.
My goodness. No,
Do you
mac
make it though?
I don't make it. I would make it, but I don't make it. It's just, if it's not there, I'm kind of sad. But it's okay, because if mashed potatoes are there, then we're chilling. I would say mashed potatoes over mac and cheese, though.
With gravy?
No, bacon and cheese mashed potatoes.
Bacon and
Just dry like that?
No, it's not dry when you make it right. If
Melissa's
you
like,
need
"That's
gravy
kinda
to save your mashed
concerning."
potatoes, then you didn't make your mashed potatoes right.
That's honestly true. I agree with that.
Thank you.
They're
Yeah, I
not
like
what?
gravy with mashed potatoes.
Gravy's good, but it's just
I don't like mashed potatoes, actually. I like gravy. Just the gravy. Like, if I'll eat the
Interesting.
You just
mashed
like-
potatoes.
Put it in a cup and
Wait,
just
wait,
sip it
wait.
down. Like,
Wait, with the biscuits. Like the biscuits.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know.
okay.
That's
yeah.
what
It's because,
Yeah.
like, the mashed potatoes get too salty. Well, my
Salty?
I was about to say,
Yeah.
then you're not making mashed potatoes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
making
for
the box
me,
ones?
you know, like, everybody else is like, oh my God, they're good, but.
The instant mashed potatoes.
Y'all got a mashed potato recipe?
Oh, yes. So my uncle, he makes like a cheesy baked mashed potato.
See, that's what I'm saying.
It's so
Fire.
so good. I mean, he does the usual bakes. I mean, cooks the
Boils.
boil. Thank you. Boils the
Potatoes.
my goodness, the potatoes. Thank you, Adrian. And then after he mashes them up, he'll start putting in like the butter and mozzarella cheese. I think before he's even put Parmesan cheese until it gets like super cheesy and almost like
Meltily?
yeah, like it's all melted. Like the mashed potato is like not soup, but like it's
Creamy.
yeah, thank you. And then at the top he'll like toast bread and stuff, and then he'll like crumble it on top and then put it inside the oven. So
Yeah.
good.
Weren't you the one that just said, I don't
sounds
like
so good.
potatoes? And you're
But
over
that
here,
sounds
delicious.
good. Like, the way she describes it, I'm like, ooh, that sounds yummy.
Although Adrian had all the words because I'm just thinking like, you know. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones that he makes for sure. And I'm also not a turkey person
That's
anymore.
wild.
Yeah.
It's funny because in our culture, I'm half Salvadorian, and they make
Pan con pollo.
Yes, but they make it with pavo, and they make it with chicken too, which I like better. But the last few times they've made it with turkey, and I'm just like,
You know what? That's the only way I can eat the turkey.
yeah.
I feel like is when, because my sister's boyfriend's family is Salvadorian and they make pan con pollo. So like around this time of year, I'm like, can you pack me a plate? Because
Yeah, they're good. It's not my favorite, but it's.
Turkey's fire. I'm sorry.
I think it depends on how you make it.
Gotta have
Fried
gravy.
turkey's fire.
Oh, I've tried.
No.
Depends.
What's it? Mashed potatoes and mac and cheese? Fire. And some corn? Fire.
some green beans.
No one likes green. No, I'm just kidding.
I love green
hate
beans.
green beans.
Okay, is your vegetables? Do your vegetables have to be fully like mushy, I guess, or cooked all the way, or can they be crunchy?
I like it crunchy.
Same.
I love it crunchy.
There shouldn't be vegetables in your plate on
Asparagus?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, I love it when it's
Slightly
crunchy.
crunchy.
It's gotta be crunchy.
Just
It
saying.
has to be crunchy.
Thanksgiving's the day to eat, not healthy. And y'all over here talking about vegetables.
But it's better. It's like a texture thing. Maybe it's a texture thing.
It just adds a little bit more, you know? Like, it's not just, like, stuffing and all that. Like, it's
I hate
actually-
stuffing.
I don't
No,
think-
I'm not. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying like.
You know what? I feel like stuffing, you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah.
There's no in between for stuffing.
Well, because like, what is it?
It's like bread,
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
meat.
I don't think I've ever
Vegetables?
tried
It's like
stuff.
it just looks like throw up.
There's bits.
Wait, tomorrow, what do you like? You haven't said anything.
Oh. Well, we, my family.
Well, my family.
All right, let me think. Okay, so we have a turkey, but my grandma likes to make it like Mediterranean style. So she'll add some spices. And then we have, it's kind of funny because we'll have the mashed potatoes and the mac and cheese on one side of the table. I'm like, obviously, that's me and my cousin's idea. And then on the other side is my grandma, which has hummus, tabbouleh, and all this like Mediterranean salads and foods. And I'm like, Grandma, why do you always like, overdo yourself? I'm like,
Sounds
aren't
delicious.
you tired? Yeah. I'm like, so we just order ahead of time from like Glendale, but then we have to drive to Glendale and get all
Pick
the
it up.
stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because there's no.
We're
nothing
doing
out
that
here.
this Thanksgiving because I was like, no turkey, and then no one wanted to cook.
Disrespectful.
So we're ordering we're ordering Mediterranean food for Thanksgiving this year.
Nice.
See, I hear Mediterranean, I think of like fish, of like the sea,
Yeah, I think of Caribbean.
Right,
Actually.
like
yeah. I don't know
It's
why.
like
the Mediterranean Sea or something
kebabs
like that.
and
Yeah. So what about memories?
Wait,
Thanksgiving?
John, did you say
Oh,
your
John.
favorite food?
Oh, I mean, I'm not sure, like, I have one. Like, you put it in front of me, I'm going to eat it. Like, I'm not
I
picky.
get that.
I'm a picky eater.
Turkey, I feel like, okay, last year, I don't know what my sister did with the turkey, but, like, that was good. It was good. Other than that, I haven't really, like,
Eat turkey like that.
they always have, like, turkey sandwich. Like, we always do, like, turkey sandwiches for, like, the entire week because there's so much left over. Because it's, like, who
But that's
gets
when
it?
it's the best.
When it's left over?
Yeah, leftovers are
like
always good.
I am not a leftover
It
person.
depends. It depends, actually. Like, it depends what it has. Like, if it has a lot of sauce, like, I won't eat it after because it just doesn't taste right, like, heating it up. But
That's
if
why you
it's...
eat it cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
no
the
hate, no
turkey
hate,
turkey?
but...
No, I know. Everyone reacts the same way when I say it. Like that.
I feel like the only thing I love reheat like the next day because it even tastes even better is the pozole.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know
Pozole,
what it
chili,
is.
all that stuff.
Yeah. But see, if it's supposed to be hot and I eat it cold, like, me va dar asco. Like, no.
Yeah, don't eat
Literally,
it.
I'm like,
yeah.
I won't put it in my mouth and no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I agree. Even I can't do cold pizza. I can't.
It's
Yeah.
the best.
Nope.
I can take
don't
leftovers out
understand
the
how you
fridge
guys
and
do
just
that.
eat it.
I don't know. It depends, dude. Like, you just have to try.
I
Like,
don't
the
even-
cold pizza, I understand that. It's just not, it's not, like, ideal, you know?
I don't know, like,
But-
straight out the fridge, though? Like,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
if it's been sitting out and it's gotten, like,
Nope. I can't do that.
like
We put it-
lukewarm or whatever, like, it's not cold.
Wait, how do you guys put away your dishes? Because what we do is we put it in a separate container. And we just put it in the microwave because if you put it in the fridge, it's gonna get hard, of course, you know. But if we leave it, like, you can.
Food safety
Yeah,
or
I'm
whatever. I'm like,
Do we need to bring Kasal back on the podcast?
Okay.
Teach you about food safety?
yeah.
Those are
I'm
our-
like, well, but I get you guys because like in my household growing up, my mom used to leave stuff like on the stove.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
out and stuff. But now I'm like, oh no, it's cooled down enough. Put it in the fridge.
I don't even believe in that to be a thing where you can't put anything in the fridge if
That's,
it's
like,
too
super
hot. Like I don't understand that. I've like looked it up and it says there's no, like, I don't know, like I don't understand it. So I always put stuff away because it bothers me too when I see stuff on the stove, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's a myth, guys.
I
Maybe
agree.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like when you put food like in the fridge when it's hot, all it does is warm up the rest of your fridge, which then makes it a
temperature
hazard.
off?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that thinking. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm like, if I can
Yeah.
pick it up and it's not like boiling, then I'm like, all right, you're going in the fridge. 'Cause-
Like, you're done. Like, just
See, it's because I don't think our fridges get cold enough for it to actually like be a problem. Because it only becomes a problem if it goes like from hot to cold really fast, or like from cold to hot like
But
super
there's
fast.
foods that need to go from hot to cold really fast. Like the, what is it?
like pozole. You know, if you leave it on the stove untouched too much, it starts getting like a weird, like thick.
You have to like
Oh,
reboil
yeah,
it
you
or
have to
whatever.
boil it for it to come back up. But sometimes it gets
Yeah.
cold like that. Like,
I feel like
literally.
it's just like certain foods
Yeah.
though. Like
It is. It really is.
I wouldn't worry about like a pasta or something.
Oh
like,
yeah, like a
No,
pasta,
you
like
should
I could
worry
leave
about
it out.
pasta.
Like as if if it's in the
That was
container, I could leave it
disrespectful.
out. You know, like that's fine.
It needs to be cold.
Do you
go
guys
in the
have a favorite drink for the holidays or for Thanksgiving? I'm sorry.
Ponche.
With the fruit and
Chaparral.
everything? Yes.
I love
Yes.
chaparral.
Overrated.
I love
Low key.
Wait, to which one?
Wait, what do you mean?
The grandma one.
Oh, yeah.
Overrated.
it. Grandma, you talking about abuelita?
Yeah. I just didn't want to say it.
Abuelita.
You know, you forget that I'm Hispanic, bro. I just choose not to speak Spanish. That was disrespectful. We're being disrespectful on the podcast this early. Like, that's crazy. No, I just,
It's just
you
my
know,
style.
if I say the grandma one, everyone, you know,
Well-
everyone knows that there's a grandma on the front piece of the chocolate.
I feel like not everyone uses that to make champurrado. though.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm just
like from
saying,
scratch.
it's
Uh-huh.
overrated.
Or the Ibarra one.
Or like the big, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a big sugar cane.
The
Cone.
piloncillo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use
I mean,
that.
best.
now you know all the words and names for it, but when you're talking about mashed potatoes,
It's because I was talking about like, what is it, adjectives when it's like creamy and like stuff.
yeah.
I'm like, I can't. My
now
brain.
it's just like,
I'm Adrian.
no, I'm just saying it's overrated. It's overrated.
It's funny because when Tamara was talking about her grandma having Mediterranean food, so growing up, my grandma cleaned houses, and she was involved with a lot of Persian, Armenian, Middle
Families,
Eastern
yeah.
families. Yes, thank you.
There it is again. There's another word.
And so we used to go clean houses with her, and we got to know the family. So sometimes they would give us food or invite us over to like parties and things like that. And so my grandma, for a long time, she used to do that too, where she would make certain Mediterranean foods, and we'll have like tamales and turkey, and like one of her favorite dishes is horesh. I don't know if you know.
Horesh? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
So
that?
it's, I don't know what the green, I don't know if it's spinach or kale.
It's like, I don't know.
But it has
It's hard to
red
explain.
bean, red kidney bean, and
Yeah.
like meat in it, and it's like almost soupy, delicious. You eat it with the white, what is it, the long grain rice one? What's it called?
Jasmine?
Maybe jasmine. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it should be jasmine,
right?
yeah.
And then with the Greek yogurt.
Yes, Greek yogurt.
So good.
Well, you know what? My dad does the same thing. She likes making Central American food, like Central Latino food. And we don't, we're Mexican. We don't eat stuff like that. So whenever she makes it, it's like delicious. And then she'll be like, that's not even from Mexico. Like that's not even a recipe from Mexico. And I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, just to let you know. Like, okay, like I guess, like okay, She's like, just to let you know. I'm like, oh.
She's flexing.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Like, but yeah, no, because other people, like other cultures' fruits are delicious.
They really are. They really are. Yeah, that's one of my favorite experiences growing up, though, in the holiday times was always having the different foods and then having family over. I'm a big, family person. I think that's what I was trying to say. And so seeing everyone get together and hang out and just seeing the adults just laugh and stuff and the kids running around has always been my favorite thing. And it's actually one of the saddest things because I feel like growing up, like everyone kind of just disperses and does their own families. Like now everyone's married and has their own kids, and it's like, okay, so who do we go with?
And
are they even getting together? Yeah. So it's like so sad now as a grown up where I'm like, dang, like what happened to being all together and
Life.
yeah, like it really makes you think like, dang, like it sucks. But
Do you think it's a generation thing though? Because I totally hear you. Because my family growing up, we all congregated or whatever every Saturday and stuff. And now it's like my sister has her boyfriend and family and all that. And my other one also has all that. And so like for Christmas and Thanksgiving, what we do is like we'll do Thanksgiving brunch, like our family, and then dinner elsewhere.
yeah, I think it is a generational thing too, because like even with my cousins that are around the same age that are married and kids and stuff, we'll try to do like a friendsgiving or cousin giving with them, and then our suegros, and then our parents, and everything is so separate.
Separated,
It's no more like
juntos, like
yeah,
together,
like there's some families that I feel that their suegros and parents or whatever, or their whole family kind of comes together, but there's a lot that
that falls
don't.
into play. Yeah. No, yeah, like my dad, we have never been close to my dad's side like that. So we will always go to my mom's side, and like we would go to my tia's to go eat Thanksgiving, for Christmas, for Easter, every holiday we went to my tia's. And now like my mom's older, you know, like because that's her sister. Now that we're older, she's like, I want to do something for, you know, like my grandkids. I want to do something for like the rest of my nieces and nephews. And so she'll start like setting up everything, and then sometimes we'll look and we're like, what about my tia Marta? Like, what are we going to do for her? And she's like, we're not going to go this year. And it feels kind of like different, you know? You just see how everybody kind of just goes in their own lane afterwards. And you're like,
Makes
doesn't
sense.
feel
It hurts your
right.
childhood self. Like, what happened to all the family? Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Anybody else have any favorite like memories, or do you guys have any funny stories?
So my my uncle, so when he was like, I would say around 27, 26, he loved Jenny Rivera. I don't know why, but he was like madly and deeply in love with Jenny Rivera.
Makes
and
sense.
so
R.I.P.
he he got up on one of these at Thanksgiving,
A
and
table?
I literally remember, oh, sorry. like a table, but the thing is, they had the latches, you know.
The latches.
So-
came out.
But the way it was, I don't know. It's like the sectional tables, you know, like when you could like unlatch.
Fold it and stuff like that.
You no.
Oh, the ones that fold in the middle?
The
yeah, and you could
separations.
like bring them in, like make them
Make it
like longer
closer,
and stuff
bigger.
like that. So I remember, I guess one of the latches had broke, and my tia didn't tell anybody, you know, because who was gonna get on the table? He got on the table and he started singing, and then all you see is just here, and it spread open, and he fell through. It spread open, and he fell through the thing, and it was so bad. And I would never forget, like, you just see him, like, in the middle of a I don't remember what song it was, but you just see him go like this, and it just, like, straight onto
For those listening to the podcast, there is a video component. So watch Naomi's story so you can see what she's talking about.
You know, don't try this at home. But like, honestly, I just remember he got up. He was like, okay, guys, who's next? And he's like limping. Like my two uncles are like helping him out. He's like, somebody take the mic. I can't carry it. But that was it. Like, that was like one of the funniest ones. Well, right now he lives in Utah, so we don't see him much. But, you know, we do hope to see him once in a while, but he's fine now. He's fine. No, minimal injuries. Just don't do that at home.
That's funny. That's a good one.
So far, so good.
Anybody else?
Anyone else before we wrap up?
I feel like it's not even funny or anything. It's just every Thanksgiving, my mom's family likes to come out, and they come with a bag full of corn, and we husk it and chop it up and in the little machine thing, and then we make tamales.
Oh, nice.
Like handmade?
Yeah, and it takes forever.
Hours.
Forever. I'm like, by the time that they're in the pot boiling, I'm like, I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be back. So
No, like my tia. She would my tia wakes up at 5 in the morning.
Oh no.
And she buys everything literally the night before, like 2 days before. And she preps everything the day after. So it takes a 3-day process. 5 a.m. She'll like doing everything handmade, and I cannot stand it. I love my tia. But I just can't stand it because the house gets so hot, and I'm just like sweating. And I'm like, tia, like open a window. She's like, no, it's gonna mess everything up. I'm like, oh God.
I get that.
I love the holidays.
Me too. Sort of.
Is that all? Is that all before we wrap up here? Yeah. Everyone said their piece.
Yeah, I think so.
You sure? Everyone's all quiet now. It's like, okay. Yeah.
Wait, Adrian, you never shared one.
Well, I mean, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I don't have to share. You guys are... I'm just the host, man. I just come here and get you guys all together and hit record.
He just doesn't
You're like,
celebrate.
wow.
He doesn't celebrate.
I celebrate. It's just
He's like,
I don't know. I don't have stories like that. We just eat and then that's it.
Do you guys have sleepovers after your Thanksgiving?
Negative. I need my bed.
no.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, no.
It's because we go to
Used
my
to.
tia's house, and like she lives literally down the street, so like we just walk home.
Oh.
Like, like there would be no point of sleeping over.
I don't share a bed. I don't share a room. That's not happening. Like,
I think once I did that with my cousins. Like it was back when like we all used to get together. I just remember her talking in her sleep, so I didn't get any sleep that night. So I'm like, yeah, it was weird because she scrunched up my pillow while she was sleeping. So I'm like, well, this is nice.
Hey,
So I'm like,
yo.
I'll let her know.
Fighting for her life.
Yeah, when I confronted her in the morning, I'm like, do you know you're talking in your sleep and you like scrunched up my pillow? She's like, no. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no. I'm like,
that.
I didn't get any sleep because of you.
Like, you're buying me a new pillow.
I feel like that always happens though when you're forced to kind of like share a room with somebody in your family and you tell them the weird stuff that they do in their sleep and they're just like,
They
no,
don't
you're
believe
lying.
you.
And it's like, no, you're actually like super weird. Like,
See, that's why you got to record.
Yeah.
That's what I do with Joshua when I'm like,
I
you're
used to
snoring.
say-
He's like, no, I don't. I was like, yeah, you do.
You're like, here's proof.
You're like, respectfully, here's the proof of that.
No, I do. I talk in my sleep, and I have this voice thingy. Like I turn it on at night, and it only like records what they like noises and stuff. And there's like I listen like every morning when I was in high school. I would listen. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, like I really said that. That's cool. And there's this one
crazy.
time where I was like, I literally just woke up. And you could hear it. Like, I woke up screaming, like a screech, and then that was it. I went back to sleep.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yes.
You need to
And
go
then
get baptized.
There is this. No, there's this other time. Like my partner. He, we were where were we? We were at the movies, and I fell asleep. Right, I fell asleep at the movies.
Yeah.
He was watching. It was a Fast and the Furious movie. Okay.
Waste of a ticket. No, I'm just kidding.
And so I fell asleep, and I literally woke up. He says I woke up, and I touched him, and I was like, Gathered, let's go. We need to leave. We need to leave right now. And he was like, why? And I was like, we need to leave. You need to leave. We can't be here. The rules said we can't be here. We need to leave. And then I just went back to sleep.
Naomi. I don't know what you be dreaming, but you need to go to church. That's wild. I've never fallen asleep at a theaters.
yeah.
That's just,
me
yeah,
neither.
I'd be pissed.
I used to get mad when my dad used to do that. And my mom, actually.
I feel like every parent does that, though.
Yeah.
I don't
Anyway,
like the
this,
movie.
I'm like, this
The
is like a
movie
topic
wasn't
for another
It's
podcast.
so loud.
man.
Like, I don't know how people sleep in the theater.
Really?
Yeah.
It gets cold. When it gets
Oh,
cold,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's cold. Like, I'm feeling a little bit drowsy, And then I start yawning, and then I'm out. Like,
I don't know. It must be a thing, though. Maybe, I don't know. The only people that I have ever seen fall asleep is my parents. And then I took Noah. I used to take Noah and Valerie when they were babies, and I really wanted to watch a movie. I was a young parent. Okay, don't come at me. Yeah, Noah was. I'm gonna throw myself under the bus.
I'm like, if you don't just
So
zip it, like,
no,
you about to
listen.
get canceled.
No, okay. So after I had Noah, it was like a month out of having him, and I really wanted to go see. I don't even remember what movie it was anymore. But I wanted to go see it because I was stuck in a room and I just wanted to go out, but I didn't
That's
want to leave.
valid.
I didn't want to leave my baby. I wanted him to go with me, and I took him. I had him in a little like pouch carrier, and he was in there. And one time, walking to the theater, this lady stops me and she's like, "Is that a child in there?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Why are you here?" I was like, "Because I want to watch a movie." And she was like, "Girl, you need to go home." And I was like, "No, I need to watch a movie." And then I went in there and I had his bottle and everything ready just in case he like woke up, because he had already eaten. It was time for his nap, and I had a blanket covering his like head so it wouldn't be too loud. I'm not lying. He slept the whole time. I was like, and I enjoyed the movie. I had so much fun, and then
You're like, I'm gonna do it again.
I did do it again. And then when they got a little bit older and it started being annoying, I was like, okay, we can't come to the movies no more, because now I'm gonna be that parent that they look at like they brought their kid here.
No, we got kicked out of the movie theaters because I was talking too much one time.
Dang.
And then I was one of those kids where they had a score.
Naomi's that girl.
It's like, what happened now? Why are they doing that?
Because I used to speak Spanish, like fluent Spanish. And I remember I turned to my dad, I was like, what are they saying? I don't understand it. And I'm like talking like full volume.
Oh yeah.
And then
I would have
ladies-
called the people right away and like
The
get them
ladies
out.
were so mad. Like there was these two old ladies that kept turning back. They're like, every time I said something, she would be like, and then my dad was like, he was like, shh, like, calmate. You know, like, just turn around, just watch the movie. I would be like, I don't get it though. Like, what do you mean? And then eventually the guy came up and he had the flashlight. He's like, sorry, you guys have to leave. And then my mom was like, see, I told you she's too young. And then they walked us out.
Aww.
It was very disappointing.
I bet you they were clapping too.
Oh no.
I would have like get them out. No, I'm just, yeah.
So now we know no movie nights with Naomi.
I did talk a lot. I
She
did
would
talk
be
a lot.
talking and snoring at the same time.
It's one or the other.
One or the
One or
other.
the other, apparently it's both. Start snoring, start screaming. We're not supposed to be here. We like to sleep.
I would be like, you know what? It was nice knowing you. We can't be together no more. That is a no.
They'd be like, you guys got to go. I'm like, I don't know them.
When she says let's do this again, she doesn't mean it.
No, literally, that's why we don't go to movie theaters. If we want to watch a movie, we got Netflix, we got Hulu, we got HBO Max. You know, so what's the point? Like, you know, if I want to go to sleep, like, let me go to sleep in my bed.
You have your
Like-
own room.
I'm like, poor that doesn't get to go to no movie premieres.
That's
no
what I was thinking. I was like, I would.
That's so weird. Though. Like, how do you fall asleep in a movie?
Like,
Like,
it's cold. When I get cold
Yeah,
like
but,
that,
like,
like, I get really,
I don't know.
like,
I love going to the movies. I went last night. I love going to the movies. That's one thing that I will forever spend money on is the movies.
I
Like,
can't feel it like that. Well, like everybody has their own preferences, but for me, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna pay $12 for one ticket. That's not even including the popcorn.
Well, you go
the
Tuesdays.
food.
yeah, you
During
don't
the
go on
matinee.
discount Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like,
They have discount Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you get the app, you get one ticket free a month.
Yeah,
yeah.
the membership.
Yeah.
And you get 30% off on all concessions.
You
Yeah.
do. Not
10
sponsored.
Not
Anyway,
sponsored, but we would like to be
But you know
sponsored.
what, Cinemark, if you want to sponsor us.
Sponsor
Yeah,
us,
it's
give us
that
shit.
ad that pops up every time
Yeah.
before the movie. You just did exactly what they did.
I'm just saying.
You're like
Sponsors.
in there with your like brightness all low. You're like, let me just. Oh.
But yeah. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
we're at the 40-minute mark. Hey.
Close us out, Adrian.
I've been trying to, but y'all keep talking. It's like,
Cut us off.
I'm respectful.
He's like, y'all done.
I'm like, respectfully, we're done. Okay? No, but anyways, that's it. No more talking.
You're done.
You're done. Like, I'm
You're done.
muted. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah. I mean, we're wrapping up, so this will be posted before Thanksgiving. Want to wish you all happy Thanksgiving. Have fun. Eat.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I forget there's video.
I didn't. I've been staring at it this whole time.
Have you really? The video? No, it's just going to be like. But no, yeah. We wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys like these episodes. Maybe when we come back, we can do how was your Thanksgiving episode? Or just in general. But yeah, I mean, anyone else got anything to say?
Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, watch our YouTube podcast, listen to our podcast, share our podcast, be on the podcast.
DM us on Instagram if you want to be a part of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anything else?
We're good.
No? Okay. We'll wrap up there and we'll catch you guys in the next one.